Hello and welcome back to Perfect Spiral Capital. It's Monday, that means it's Mindset Monday, and today I'd like to talk about the idea of paying yourself first and how a tax-qualified retirement plan might or might not fit into that. Broadly speaking, the idea is that you have three categories. You have things you need to pay, like a mortgage or an electric bill, rent, things like that. You have your things that you want to pay, like your money for your hobbies, going out to restaurants, etc. And then you have saving for the future. That's the third category. Now, the whole idea of paying yourself first is that there's an amount you're going to save, and you're going to set that aside first, before the electric bill, before the mortgage, before the money for hobbies, before the restaurants, before anything else. You go ahead and take that percentage of income or that specific dollar amount of your income and set it aside into a savings vehicle. Now, is paying yourself first a good idea? I think it is, because if you can enforce some level of mandatory savings, you're going to accumulate more over time. You're going to be better prepared for emergencies when they pop up. You make it a habit, you make it a routine, no matter how much you already have in savings, that can have a wonderful impact in your life over time. Whenever things get tough, it forces you to take out of your fun money, take out of some of your other categories before you take out of your savings. It forces you to save first. That's the whole idea. The inverse of this would be to save last. You pay your rent, your mortgage, your electric bill, all those things. You pay for your hobbies, you go out to eat, and at the end of the month, you say, oh, okay, we have this much money left. Let's put that in savings. Of course, the disadvantage of that plan is that you save less over time. And of course, if you're not saving diligently, you can put it off entirely. If you put off saving, you don't hit your savings targets, over time, that means you're just not prepared. And a small catastrophe can wipe you out. 4 flat tires, that might be the difference between making it and having to go back into debt. Even if you've done, say, Dave Ramsey's steps and you're out of debt. 1 emergency might not wipe you out, but 2 probably will. This is actually part of a larger problem. If you have a specific dollar amount or a specific number of months of expenses that you save, then the implicit downside is that once you save, you'll stop saving. You hit your 6 months of expenses in savings, and then, oh, I don't need to save money now, so you stop. Then it becomes very, very painful when you actually use your emergency savings, because now you have to alter your spending habits again. You have to cut back again so that you can save and replenish that emergency savings fund. That's very difficult to do, especially if you have lifestyle creep, ratcheting up all of your can't live without it expenses. So this brings us to the tax qualified plans, 401ks, 403bs, Roth IRAs, SEP IRAs, all of those things. Those accounts are not savings. Savings implies stable, increasing value that you have liquid access to and that doesn't fluctuate in value wildly. One of the greatest tricks that's ever been played on the American public is to convince people that handing their money over to Wall Street, removing it from their control, is saving for the future. It's not. What is the guaranteed value of your 401k when you're ready to access it and the law allows you to do that? That's right, it's $0. Tying this all together, it is not paying yourself first to put money into a tax-qualified retirement account. Just because you're getting the full match, it doesn't matter. You're paying not yourself, but Wall Street fund managers first. They get a fee every year, regardless of whether your account balance goes up or down. Now, people act like this makes sense all the time, and they'll say that paying themselves first is setting aside money in their 401k or equivalent vehicle. But it just isn't. It's a simple symptom of mixing up savings and investing. Those are completely different ideas, and they're not interchangeable. As with so many things in life, it's critically important to think about how you think and make sure that there's no issues like this one. Now, I hope you found this video helpful. If you would like a financial tool that contractually goes up in value on a guaranteed basis year after year and compounds year after year, and it does all this even when you're accessing it to deal with life's ups and downs, that's what Perfect Spiral Capital is here for. We can show you how to set your financial life on a permanent upward trajectory by implementing and understanding the infinite banking concept. Below this video, you'll find a link to our website so you can talk to our team, as well as a link to my best-selling Amazon book, Between the Lies, which gets into infinite banking among many other critically important financial topics. Here on the screen in just a few seconds, you'll also find a link to another video that I think you'll love. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.